Hi everyone, as you know, throughout this month I'm going to be doing live streams, but also I'm going to be doing recorded videos across all of my social media platforms. I'll leave in the description where you can find me, but in this video what I want to talk about is operating on your own deadline. So lots of people are thinking about what other people are doing. They're so focused on, at this age this person has got this, or by this sort of age you have to be this, or you have to be doing this. And I just think it is distracting you from the reality of your own journey, your own life. I've never in my life ever, I don't think at any point, not that I can remember, looked at what my friends are doing, looked at whether people are married, whether people are having kids, whether the person over there has got a big house, whether this person has got this car, because it just doesn't make any sense of what's the point in me thinking about what they're doing? It's taking me it's taking me from what I'm doing. So you have to operate on your own deadline, because if you put deadlines that are unrealistic in your life, then all you're going to do is always feel disappointed, and you're always going to feel like you failed. Now, if there's something which involves, you want to have children by a certain date, then fair enough, because of your biological clock, you probably do need to start saying to yourself, if you do want kids, then you need to make a plan towards that. Don't wait till you're 30 and then say, 29 and say, well, I want kids by 30, and then start getting stressed or pressure. If you want kids in your 20s or your 30s, start making a plan towards that quite early on. Start looking at how you're going to find someone suitable or compatible to have children with. Start planning your life around that. You need to find space. You need to focus on having children, getting married versus, your career. But pressure and timelines doesn't help when you're looking at what other people are doing. All that really does actually is that slows you down. Because if you just keep sitting there going, well, all my friends are getting married, all my friends are in relationships, all my friends are got kids, but you're not doing anything about what's happening with you, you're operating on their timeline instead of your own. How's that helping you? It's not helping you at all. So you can achieve anything at any time if you know what you want, if you believe that you deserve it, and if you take action to get it. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not the first person to say this. This is what I actually believe, because I think what happens is people focus on everything they can't have because they're looking externally at all the other people and all the other things, and they're listening to the media, and they just believe it. People have lost a sense of self-belief. They've lost a sense of how powerful they are, and they've also stopped working towards the things they want. So, and a good example is if you're putting an age limit on things. Age is never going to be a factor for me to stop me from doing anything. Fair enough. If I'm 80 years old or 100 years old and I'm physically unable, I'm not going to be able to be running marathons or doing certain things. Let's be realistic about the situation. But when you watch programs and you see people going on dates and they're in their 60s and 70s, and I'm just clapping for people like that, because I'm thinking they don't care what society thinks. If you're a 70-year-old woman and you're going on a TV show to find love, to me that is something to be proud of. But society will say, well, if you haven't got a boyfriend or, by this age, then there's a problem, or something's wrong. So what you need to do is stop putting all these age limits, stop putting other limits, other barriers in your way, and just decide, just decide, and then just take action. That's it. Take responsibility for what you're not doing to get what you need. Decide what it is that you will do instead of what you won't do, and then don't give up till you get it. Because whatever journey that people are going on, it's either that you can cheer for those other people. You don't have to, because I don't believe in all this stuff when people say, show your haters, this and that and the other, and people are not cheering for you, they're hating it. I haven't got time to think about who hates on me or who's cheering for me or who. Why would I care what my haters think if I've got them anyway? They can either present themselves, or if they're in the background, they've got no relevance in my life. So this is what people in this day and age are too focused on other people. They're too focused on haters. They're too focused on, what's stopping them. And they're not focused enough on what they're doing or what they should be doing or what they want or what can help them get there. So all you need to do really is operate on your own timeline. If you want something to happen within a certain amount of time, make it happen. If you know that you're going to give yourself more time and you've not got no like limits on that, then that's fine as well. Like for me, I've got a balance of certain things I want to achieve. Well, in fact, I don't think I've ever said by the age of so and so I want to have this or I want to have that. It's never been an age thing. I think it's more of been, if I start the year, I might say this year I want to achieve this, and then straight away I get to work on achieving it. You know, I don't sit and think, well, it's not going to happen. And then if it doesn't happen, then next year I'll say, okay, well, I'll reflect. And then I'll look. There's just too many, there's so much information out there. There's so much knowledge out there. There's so much things that can help you get what you want. That it's literally virtually impossible in this century to not get what you want if you really, really believe it. And if you're doing the work. I don't understand how it wouldn't happen, but that's just my feeling. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. As I've said, all throughout May, I'll be making these videos. There'll just be different videos on different topics. I'll also be going live on my Facebook page, Marianne Hanson Counselling Service. I might do a few live streams as well on my YouTube. And I'll be going, so I'll do my live streams on there. I'll put in the comments all the other places you can find me. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments. I'd love to hear what you think about this topic. Thanks for watching. Bye.